State trooper escaped injury after their squad car was hit on Interstate 55 in Livingston County overnight. The trooper was parked in the right lane of I-55 southbound near the Dwight exit with the lights activated while handling a previous crash around 2:45 this morning. The driver of an oncoming van failed to move over and hit the rear driver's side of the squad car. Now, this trooper was inside but was not hurt. The trooper gave the driver a ticket for driving too fast for conditions, operating an uninsured vehicle, and violating Scott's law. So far this year, Scott's law violators have hit 10 state troopers statewide. Continuing